What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another review. Today we're going to be doing a throwback. We're going to take a look at the SH Figuarts Vegetto. Alright, taking a closer look at Vegetto, I've always been really happy with this figure aesthetically. It's always looked really good to me. It is Goku and Vegeta fused into one, so he is a very, very powerful person when he is, in existence. I've always been really happy with this figure. I did sell off most of my Dragon Ball Z characters. This is one that I just couldn't sell. It was just too badass of a character. And at the time, he was going for like $40, and he's been in my DTOF for a real long time. And I just recently found out he's going for like $90 to $100. So, a friend of mine really wants this figure, and he offered me a trade I couldn't refuse. So, before I say adios to this guy, I'm just trying to do a quick review. Alright, so Vegetto comes with 5 different face expressions. This one being his powered down, basic, staring pose. So I like this face. It came out real clean. He's just staring straight. Let's go ahead and take a look at all the faces. And here is his powered down second face, where he's looking over to his left. Like, what the heck did you just say? So I really like this face. When you got his arms up and you're doing poses and stuff, this face looks really good. And here's Vegetto with his Super Saiyan hair. And this is actually my least favorite of the faces. So he does come with 3 faces in the Super Saiyan form, this one being his basic face. And here's a look at the side eye with the smirk, and I really like this one better than the basic relaxed face. It's more menacing, more like, man, I'm about to smack the crap out of you. And here is the 5th expression that he comes with. It's his screaming, powering up face. I really like this one, the open mouth and the scream. Looks really cool, and his eyes are real menacing and determined. So I really like all the faces that he comes with. But to tell the truth, I honestly like this figure in the powered down form rather than the Super Saiyan form. The Super Saiyan form just looks kind of off to me. I don't know. I just like the regular version. Alright, now aesthetically, like I said, I really like this figure. I like him in his powered down form. The hair came out really good. I like the earrings, how they look. They're hanging down, appropriately. The paint on them is really, really good. The paint on the neck to the shoulders matches and everything, and it looks really good. The orange is not bleeding in the blue at all, so I really love that fact. And this figure does come with shading inside of his muscles, so that's a really cool thing. Moving down, you can see his belt, and then he has the white gloves from Vegeta. That's really cool. And then, going down more, the gi continues with that navy blue. Then we go down where he has the Super Saiyan, or not the Super Saiyan, but the Saiyan Army boots. So that's really cool that he has, Goku and Vegeta, a look to him. So the articulation is really great on these guys. So the arms could come up about that much, both of them, and they can 360. And this part is movable, so you're able to adjust it whenever you're, putting his arm in a pose. You're able to do that. Then we have a double jointed elbow and a ball peg for the hand, and these are swappable. The head could look left and right really well, could look up only that much, and down really well. And moving down, he does have the waist swivel, totally 360 it if he wanted to. So that's an awesome thing. The legs kick out a really good amount. Come forward, really, really good amount. Knee. The knee is on the older system, but it's not hindered at all, so I've never really had a complaint about the knees. that does not swivel. Then we have a peg here, and you could rock it and twist it. So the articulation is great on this figure. So one of my favorite effects comes with this figure. It's his like blast, his little Gatling gun blast that he does, where he just sticks out his hand and it's like multiple fireballs coming out. This is one of my favorite props. I've used it more on like guns, on like ray guns. But this is a really cool prop. The yellow looks really good in it. Let me see how close I can get. The yellow looks good in it. When I'm taking pictures, you know, you can't see those little bubbles right there. That's where you can peg it in. Yeah, this looks really good. I've actually always loved this figure just because of this one prop right here. It's pretty pointy at the end too. Sharp at the end. Alright guys, that's going to be it for my throwback review of the SH Figuarts Vegetto. This is a phenomenal character, phenomenal figure. I've always really enjoyed this figure. I never really planned on trading it or selling him off, but the value and desire in this figure is pretty great right now, especially with the Dragon Ball Z collectors. I'm not a big Dragon Ball Z collector. I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan, but not a big time collector. But if you are trying to get this figure and you can't really afford the secondary market, I do believe, don't quote me on it, but I do believe they are reissuing this figure. I'm not sure if it's a whole new figure or if it's just going to be a reissue. But I do remember hearing news about this figure being re-released. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later.